today's video, I'm doing a story time on how my mom embarrassed me in front of my whole class. We love to hear it. Okay, so let's take you down memory lane. This happened when I was in middle school. I'm in high school now, so thank God. It was my first year in middle school, 6th grade. 6th grade. Oh my Jesus, like my grades were just, that was my worst year academically. Because, you know, I was new to middle school. I wasn't used to 7 teachers. Like, it was just a lot. So, you know, we went down some roads. But anywho, in 6th grade, I had this really, like, weird science teacher. Like, she was an AKA, but her vibe, she would be real nice to me and then real mean to me. I really feel to this day like she ain't like me. But it's okay, because guess what? I hope she's watching this. No, I'm just kidding. But, so basically, let's give her a name. Miss Petty. Miss Petty was my science teacher, and she used to give us these lesson outlines for homework. You would have to, like, fill them in, fill in the blank, you know, match with the textbook, blah, 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 blah. And my best friend at the time, let's give her a name, Megan. Okay, her name is Megan. So, Megan was my best friend at the time, so, you know, like, we would, she would always do the work, and I wouldn't. So, like, we both be laughing in class, but she turned in her work. Me, no. I'm taking a 0. So back then, my mom used to be really strict on like schoolwork, making sure my grades were like good, because you know, my mom was a teacher, so she didn't play that even now, but she's a little less now. But 6th grade, oh my God, it was crazy. So anywho, winter break was coming up, and we had to you know, bringing a snack because we were going to watch this movie. You know that movie you watch yearly around Christmas time? I really cannot think of the name right now. But yeah, it was movie day, and you could bring a snack. And it was on a Friday. Oh my God. Oh, yes. So the day before, which was a Thursday, I was telling my mom, tomorrow's movie day. Let's go get a snack from the store. So she was like, all right. So we went to the store. We got the cookies, man. When I tell you, I was so pressed for these cookies. If you know me personally, then you know that I love food. I love junk food. I just love food. Like, anytime someone's having a party with food, count me in. I'm there. Yes, ma'am. Medina. So I was just like so pressed out for these cookies. Like, I wouldn't let nobody touch the box. I was like, okay, tomorrow my cookies are coming with me to school to watch this movie. So that night, my mom came into my room and she was like, all right, so I'm not gonna be going to work tomorrow. Don't do nothing. And she said that because every time my mom takes the day off from work, I always either end up getting in trouble, sick, where I have to sit in the office and go home. Oh my God, y'all. It's like every time she took the day off, I would always be in something, get in trouble somehow, somewhere. It was like the devil would always be playing these games with me, and yet I always let him win. It never gave that. Like, I was like, just, no, okay. In my head, I'm like, bruh, please, Medina, don't do nothing tomorrow, because tomorrow's a great day. I'm gonna have my cookies in this movie. And so I'm looking at her, and I was like, okay. So that night, I went to bed praying. I was like, God, if you're real, please, Lord, just give me this one favor. Then I was like, God, I know I asked for a lot of favors, but I just need one more. And then I was like, God, I'll be on my very best behavior if you just do this one thing for me. You know, every kid be doing them little, you know, yeah. So I was that kid. Kid is me. That's me. So I was doing those prayers, and I was like, all right. So I went to bed. The next day, I get up, put on my uniform pants with the belt. Oh, let me just tell y'all.
I used to be very champ. Oh my God, like, don't even use champ no more, but I was that. I was the definition of champ.
Like, when I tell you I was the definition of champ, now that I look back at 6th grade, like, the things I would wear, the things I would do with my hair, it was like, baby girl, what are we doing? What are we thinking? I just wish my friends would have told me that wasn't cute, that wasn't it. But, you know, I ain't had friends like that at the time. But my friends now, oh, baby, don't let me walk out the house looking like that. So, you know, I was pressed putting up my pants with the belt, with my white uniform shirt on, my Adidas. I was like pressed, like just impressed. I got my cookies. I left the house, locked the door, walked to my bus stop. Little did I tell you, I forgot my book bag. But I didn't notice this until we're on the bus and we're driving. We get to school, No. We get to school. I have my cookies. I go put my jacket in my locker. I'm like, oh, hey, Megan. Let's give her a name. Hey, Corey. Let's give her a name. Hey, Victoria. So I'm seeing all my friends. I'm like, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. What you doing? I got my cookies, y'all. You already know. You already know the story, the deal. Okay. So we get to class, and I see Miss Petty. Here she go. So she's like, have a seat. And so we all have a seat. So then she starts calling attendance. So she goes, Corey, Megan,
Medina.
Here, here. So then after she does that, she says, pull out your homework. I go, oh, I left my book bag at the house. So, I'm over here nervous. I'm like, God, please, if you're here, please, Lord, do not let anything happen to my cookies. Do not let my mom come up here. Do not let her call my mom, email my mom, anything in contact with my mom, Lord, please. I'm over there praying, and in my head, I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. So, she goes down the list. Megan, check. Corey, check. Check.
Medina.
When I tell y'all my heart dropped, I looked at her and I was like,
I left my book bag at home and my homework is in it.
I didn't do that assignment. But because I had left my book back home anyways, I was like, okay, she'll think I did it. I just left it home with my book bag. So she was like,
This is the second time you haven't done my lesson outline. I think it's time we contact your mom.
I was like, no. I'm telling you, I prayed. I'm like, Lord, if you're real, please do not do this to me right now. I cannot afford this right now. I just want to eat my cookies, watch this movie. So I'm like, no. Can I just do it? She was like, no, I need to call your mom. So then she walks to the phone, but makes a turn and goes to her desk, turn on the movie for the class. And I'm over there like about to cry, but I'm holding them tears. I'm like, because I don't want to cry in front of class. How embarrassing is that? So she gets on the phone and she calls my mom. And she's like,
Hello. Your daughter Medina here has not done my assignment. She is failing my class.
mind you, this is my science class. My mom is a science teacher. I had no excuse. Like, even now, I have no excuse but to get an A in my science class. My mom is a whole science teacher. Grade 7 all the way to 12th grade, baby. I had no excuse. So she's like, yeah, I'm afraid she's going to be failing my class. She's not doing her work. And I'm looking at her like, she lying. She adding stuff to the story. No, I only missed 2 assignments, Miss Girl. And I'm not failing your class. Let's not be extra. So she calls my mom, and then she hangs up. She walks over to her desk, and I'm looking at her like, is she gonna, happen? I don't know if I'm upset. So she's sitting at her desk, eating her food. I can't even eat my cookies. Like, I can't even think about eating my cookies because I'm thinking about, bro, she just called my mom. My cookies are still under my desk, and I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute, I'm getting nervous. So then my best friend at the time, Megan, she gonna start laughing. She like, what's funny, Miss Girl? What is funny? What's the joke? Tell me. Because I don't think this is funny because I'm about to get hit, punished, and it's a Friday. That's my weekend. Christmas is around the corner. I don't see the joke. So then my other friend, Corey, she's over there snickering too. And I'm like, okay, haha, real funny. I get it. It's a joke. Ha. So then I hear my mom in the hallway. She's like, hey, hi, how you doing? I'm sorry, y'all. I keep thinking something like my sister's coming in my room. All right, so she's like, hey, how you doing? If my sister knock one more time. All right. She's like, hey, how you doing? And then I hear her, and she's walking. Like, it's like she's walking in this pattern, and like my heart is racing. It's racing. Like, oh my God, it's racing, and I can't keep still, and I'm nervous. I feel like I'm about to pee myself. Like, I'm just so scared. So then she walks in there, and she was like, hey, Miss Brown. And Miss Brown gets up. She was like, oh, hi. So then she walks over to my mom, and I'm like, this is not a family reunion. Let's get in and let's get out. So she was like, my mom was like,
Medina. And
I was like, she was like, come here. Let me speak to you in the hallway. So I get up and I go in the hallway and I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, so you're failing this class? And I was like, no. She was like, are you talking back? That was a rhetorical question. Oh my God, y'all. If y'all parents do that, the actual question, you try to answer the question. And then they say, are you talking back? No, I was just trying to answer your question. But okay. I ain't gonna talk no more. No more. All right, I got it. So she was like, so you're not doing your work? You're failing this lady's class and I'm a science teacher? Are you crazy? Are you kidding me? And I'm like, no. So then she says, go back in your class. I'm like, am I? And I'm like, wait, that's it? Oh, hey. Little did I know this lady was following me. I turned around, I'm walking. I'm thinking she about to go the other way. No. She's walking in the same direction as me. I get in class and she says, I go back to sit down. She says, no, you come stand up here right now. You stand right next to me. Mind you, I look at her feet and she had just got her nails and she had just got her toes done on that and her nails done and her eyebrows waxed. So she looking cute. So I'm like, all right, I ain't too mad. At least you're gonna embarrass me and look flawless doing it, you know. So in front of the entire class, she opens her mouth and says,
Medina has no friends. Do not talk to her because she has no friends. Her friends is that teacher. Her friends are those books. Medina, wherever Miss Brown goes, that's where your eyes need to go. If she right there, your eyes need to be right there. If she over there, your eyes need to be over there. Your eyes need to stay at the board. Your friend are those books because when you open them, you're going to study. That is your friend. These are not your friends. Miss Brown and those books are your only friends.
When I tell you, I see Megan laughing, Corey laughing. I see, let's give this boy a name. I see Michael laughing. I'm looking at them like, y'all supposed to be my friends, and y'all gonna laugh at me. I'm getting in trouble, and y'all gonna laugh at me. You gonna laugh at me. So I'm already embarrassed, and then my best friend's laughing, and I'm like, y'all really not helping. Like, y'all really not helping. So then, after she says that, she was like, I'll deal with you when we get home. When you get home, I meant. So she leaves, and her and Miss Brown go in the hallway and start talking. I have a seat, and I put my head down because, y'all, I was about to cry, and I'm an ugly crier. I'm an ugly crier. I was like,
what did I do to deserve this? Like, it was one assignment. I didn't do anything to this lady. She just don't like me. What did I do to deserve this? Why did my mom come up here like, God, like...
I'm over here crying, y'all. It's coming back. I'm over here crying. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. So then the boy next to me sitting down, he passed my bag and he was like, it's okay. Next time, just do your work. I look up and I'm looking at him like, haha, joke's on you. Haha. So Miss Brown comes back in and she walks over to me and she says, oh my God, I just said her real name, y'all. Miss Petty comes and she stands right next to me and she says,
You can redo the assignment for half credit.
redo? So you mean to tell me this whole time you gonna let me redo? So you called my mom for nothing. Just to tell me to redo. You know, she didn't do the work. She didn't do the work either. Nor did he. But I ain't said it because I ain't no snitch. But in my head, I'm like, all these kids ain't do the work either. But you want to call my mom? And I have a higher grade than all of them. What are you calling my mom for? They didn't do it either. Like, it wasn't just me. It was them too. I go down. We all going down. But, you know, I didn't say that because I'm like, no, I ain't no snitch. No, I ain't no snitch. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, bruh, you did all of this for what? For what? Just to tell me I can redo it? So then she was like, yep, you can redo it. So she gives me another lesson outline. And she was like, I want it by tomorrow morning. Monday morning. And I was like, okay. She was like, what? I can't hear you. I was like, okay. So then she leaves my desk and she goes over to her desk. And shortly after that, the bell rings. I haven't touched not one of my cookies. I'm mad. After this class, we go to another reading class. And, you know, everyone pretty much had to act like nothing happened because our reading teacher was really strict. Let's give her a name. Dr. Lay. Dr. Lay was real strict and nobody really, like, played with her for real. So we were just like, okay. After Dr. Lay's class, we walking down to our lockers and I was talking to my friend. Let's give him a name. I was like, Michael, can you hold this for me real quick? And he was like, you don't have no friends. We are not friends. Ask your book to hold your book because you don't have no friends. I'm like, haha, joke's on you. Real funny. Real cute. You know, okay. We got our laughs. Let's move on now. It's over. That happened 20 minutes ago. No. 40. And then I'm talking to my friends and they all saying it and laughing like it's a joke. Like, ain't nothing funny about it. Ain't nothing funny. So that weekend I went home and at this time I didn't have a phone. So, you know, I like when I would go home, I'm really home. Like, there is no like 6th grade, beginning of 6th grade, like, go home. Okay, I'm home. I didn't get my phone till the end of 6th grade. Yeah, the end of 6th grade. So at this time, when I would go home, I would really just be going home, do my work, talk to my sisters, and go to bed. That's pretty much it. Oh, family. So, you know, that weekend I got in trouble, whatever, but my mom pretty much forgot about it. Saturday and Sunday, everything was good. Gucci. Monday, we came back, and I'm nervous. I'm like, bruh, what if the whole school knows now? Like, you know, like, I'm gonna be embarrassed even more. So I get to school and I'm back in Miss Petty's class and we're sitting there. And so something happened, but you know, I'm always the last one to know because I had no phone at this time. So this girl Inez, oh my god, I just said her real name. Forget it. This girl Inez, she was in my class and she had did something like really, really bad. She was like that student who was always just doing stuff. Like, I didn't know her for real. We weren't like friends. Like, you know, we weren't like friends. So I pretty much just go off of what I hear. So I was like, oh, she's just always in something, you know, like she was just always doing something dumb or to get her in trouble. So her mom had came into the classroom and was like, is that my lipstick that you're wearing? Are those your sister's pants that you saw in her room? She was like really embarrassing her, like really like going in on her. And so after that, everyone pretty much forgot what happened to me. And I was like, oh, okay, Miss Girl, okay, you do you. But I'm good now. As long as it ain't on me, I'm good now. So, oh, I'm sorry. You know, that's not nice. So pretty much that was it. How I got embarrassed. And my friends literally for the rest of that week on the low, they'd be like, you don't have any friends. And after that, it was pretty much over with. But when I tell y'all, I was so angry and sad and upset. Like, y'all don't even understand the emotions going through my blood. I was like, bruh, every time my mom has a day off, I always get in trouble or I'm sick and I have to go home. Like, it's just always, never fails. But that was the story time for today's video. That was enough for today's video. Hope you guys like this video. Comment and subscribe. Hit that like button. Did I already say that? I don't even care. Hit that like button. Click that bell for post notifications. And if you aren't part of DD gang, then you clearly must be living under a rock because this is the best game. Peace, y'all. Love you.